chic is up against a contrasting trend this season, and that's maximized print on print. Now, whether you're into tropical flowers or digital optics, this summer has a print for you. But knowing just how to wear those statement fashion items can be a little tricky, so stay with us as we get the inside track on how to put the whole look together this summer with none other than our fashion director, Miss Alexis Chaffe. Good morning, Alexis.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Good, and of course we're joined by the beautiful Miss Lindiwe Subtle, and we were talking about earlier on that we're so excited to talk about summer prints. Now, can you tell us what some of the categories for the on-trend prints are this summer?
You know, there's loads of prints this summer. I mean, I'm sure you've seen like everything from, we're looking at checks, which of course was inspired by Louis Vuitton. We're seeing stripes, we're seeing a lot of florals. And florals is quite a big category this summer. It's going all the way from very small digital florals to quite big impressionistic florals to your tropical prints and your tropical florals, which are some beautiful tropical flowers, big leaf designs, even some fruits. And we're seeing also what I like to call the abstract prints, which actually combine one or more print categories. Like we're seeing flowers with snakeskin, or we're seeing tribal with stripes, or we're seeing florals with tribal, and they all are kind of patchworked into a garment together.
Yeah, well, that's quite fantastic. Lindy, are you quite into your prints, or is it something that you're...
Seems like I'm quite on trend today.
I know.
I got the memo somehow.
Look at that. I love it. Well, let's see who else is on trend. You've prepared some models for us, so let's take a look at our first model and see what Miss Alexis has prepared for us. Here she is. Wow.
So our first look, this is what I'm talking about when I say checks.
Yes.
And checks really are everywhere this season, and we're coming from some more small checks, what we call the mono check, to, you know, these really big, bold checks like we've got here in yellow and white, really beautiful for summer. We're also seeing a lot of black and white though, as we've been saying. It's gonna go for the next 2 seasons. But I think for summer it's great to have a color. And you know, a check is actually, I think it's quite a tame print for somebody that's maybe starting out with, you know, they don't really want to know what print will suit them. I think a check really kind of suits all personalities. And it's also a great one for, I mean, look, this is a tiny little dress on this very leggy model that we have here. But you know, it's a great one for the office. You know, I think a check skirt or check jacket just with like maybe plain skinnies with a heel is also a good look for the office.
Fantastic. Well, let's take a look at our second model. Linda, I could actually see you in something like that.
Yeah,
that pop of color would be amazing.
Very cute.
Oh, wow. Let's check this out.
Okay, so now this look, this is very statement of the season.
Yeah.
So now we've had seasons where we've educated people about how they clash their prints. And now this season, fashion just turned it on its head and went, no, actually now you have to match all your prints. So this is a little 2-piece set with the top and the shorts, and it's the same print. And you'll see, like, in a lot of the stores when you go shopping, that you have pieces available as separates in the same print. And a lot of people say, well, am I supposed to be wearing them together? Am I supposed to be clashing them? What am I supposed to be doing? Yes, you can wear them together, but you can also clash them. You can also wear them with a plain separate. So I actually love this whole concept this season because it actually gives you so much more versatility. And of course, we're popping it with the little blue cord. Love that. Also really key color for the season. And the neon necklace. Now neon, we're seeing, like last summer, there was a lot of neon going on as well. This season, we're seeing it paired with the floral. So it's become a lot more feminine and not just sporty.
And I love how you did the print on print, but then a pop of a clash, like my book, you know? Like
absolutely.
Something to break
just
the
something
print.
that kind of brings it together.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Ooh la la, this looks fantastic.
So here, this is another print on ensemble. But again, I mean, you could put just a plain t-shirt under this jacket and it would be a lovely, or a shirt for the office. Really versatile. I also like that a lot of people love jumpsuits and onesies, and when you wear print on print, you really are creating that look for yourself for this season. And if it's out next season, that's fine, because now you've still got your 2 separates that you can wear with different looks. I love this kind of, I mean, Melly, she's really tall, so she's pulling off this print pant, but a print pant it's really great for girls of all shapes and sizes and heights. Obviously, short girls, you're going to want to wear a heel to kind of elongate the leg so that you don't look all print at the bottom. But I think it's great, and you see how I've paired this with like really big accessories. And this is an important point. You know, a lot of people say they don't know how to accessorize prints. My advice is always you either go really big and statement, like the bug on this jacket, or go with nothing.
Okay.
You know, that for me is the right way to go with prints, because often if you put like a little dangly, maybe like a little earring with a really bold print, it's totally wrong.
Is there any mistakes that people make when it comes to prints? Because you showed us a lot of different kind of things. So what are the mistakes that you think, maybe 1 or 2, that people often make with prints?
You know, like I said, sometimes there's like accessorizing outside of the category.
Yeah.
So you're putting, your wrong, it's like, for instance, like the first look that we saw that was the check, which is a very 60s kind of minimalist look. You want a minimalist bag and you want a minimalist shoe. So often people they try and combine two different categories and it doesn't work. Like I say, either go bold or just go really, really simple.
Yeah. Wow, absolutely fantastic. I don't know, how do you feel? I feel more empowered after these fashion moments with Alexis.
I do. She's actually very knowledgeable. I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
But Lindu is a pro herself. Every time she comes here, I'm like, oh man, I feel underdressed, but it's fantastic nonetheless. Thank you so much,
Absolute
Miss
pleasure.
Alexis.
Always good talking about fashion.
It is, hey?
It's
and of
fun.
course, I love it. She tells us how to pull off prints like a pro. Anyone can do it, so enjoy these trends this summer. It's all about having fun and, of course, bringing your own personality to things as well,
Yes,
hey?
absolutely. That's the most important part.
Fantastic. I need a break after this. How do you guys feel? Do you need a break? Let's go grab
I wanna
some
go
coffee.
shopping.
We'll see you right back after this. Woo!